Welcome to my channel. I am so happy to have you here. So I can't stand living in an apartment complex anymore. Like, I cannot do this. It's getting under my skin and on my nerves, okay? I cannot do this much longer. There's a lot of reasons why I feel this way, but my neighbors in particular, like, they have a lot of children. That itself isn't the issue because, like, live your life, be fruitful and multiply. But the problem is they don't like to say anything to their kids. They don't like to tell them right from wrong. They don't like to tell them, hey, you shouldn't do that. Nothing. It's like open season for these children. No limit to what they're going to do. The way that you parent is how you parent. That doesn't have anything to do with most people. But when it gets to the point where it's inconveniencing other people or borderline affecting the quality of life of others, it needs to be addressed. Okay? Y'all, I'm pretty much never home, right? So apparently, I developed wasps near my door. Now, you may be thinking like, wow, you didn't know that you had wasps near your door? No, I didn't. I didn't even when I come, it's not like I'm standing outside or anything like that. I come in and out and in and out. It's not even like I be standing out there so that a wasp could sting me or something, right? I had no idea. Until one day I come home and I'm walking up to my door and one of my neighbor's children was like, be careful, it's wasps over there. So I was like, oh, okay. Then he says, also, I don't know how the cheese got there. So I'm like, huh? He's like, I don't know how all that cheese got there. He watches me walk up to my door and I'm like, what is he talking about? But I thought that it was just kids being kids, Until I walked up to my door and I saw shredded cheese, like out of the packet, shredded cheese, literally everywhere. 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 They even got it on the windowsill. How the hell did you get cheese on the windowsill? Like, how did you do that? How did you manage to accomplish such a goal? How did you do that? I was literally like, oh, are you serious? So not only does he tell me that the wasps are there, which he would only know if he was like standing literally right next to my door. You will only know that if you're on my doorstep. Also, you threw shredded cheese at the wasps to the point where you get it all over everywhere. Even on my windowsill. Like, I could not even reach the ledge. Like, I got what I could when I was cleaning it up. I got what I could, but he had got it so far. I guess he got an arm on him that I couldn't even get all of the cheese that he had thrown. And of course, maybe you're thinking like, well, how did you know it was him? Be real. I don't think that it's raining like shredded cheese. I don't think that it be raining mild cheddar, okay? I'm just like, are you serious? So that was that. They also do things like bounce basketballs inside their apartment. They also do things like come right outside their door and bounce basketballs. We are on the top floor. So if you come outside and you're bouncing a ball, everybody can hear that. I feel so bad for the older couple that lives directly under them. They're so nice, so quiet. Like, the guy, he greets me all the time and he's always watching my car to make sure, it's a gated community, but he's also watching my car, like, to make sure none of the kids are doing like crazy stuff like pulling on doors and things like that. He is just super nice. Well, he lives directly under them with his wife. And they are just so inconsiderate. Now, I understand that kids will be kids, but I feel like adults should be adults. Why are you letting your kids terrorize these people? It's not funny. Like, please, put your foot down. What's going on? I'm tired of apartments. Some of my neighbors, the people that I just was talking about included, are so inconsiderate. They do things as if they are in a home, okay? You need to understand, if you're living in an apartment complex, you are living with other people. Even though we're not in the same unit, we are in the same building. So you cannot be blasting music all night long as if you just in your house somewhere in the middle of nowhere and nobody else is gonna hear it. Like some of my neighbors they be taking it there, okay? They be pushing it. They really be pushing it. They are up here playing music on 115, okay? Literally maxed out. You playing music and stuff as if we cannot hear that. Like, a lot of us do work. A lot of us are working on projects. You know, it's a whole bunch of things. COVID is happening, so people be working remotely. I would hate to be on my job, like whether it's cyber or whatever. I would hate to be working on something and all of a sudden everybody is hearing all of this loud music, and it's not even coming from in my unit. It's just my neighbors are so inconsiderate. Like, what be wrong with y'all? The battlefield that is parking is another reason why I am over apartment life. First of all, everybody is fighting to the death to get the parks closest to the building, but a girl like me, I park way out, like where nobody be at. But people will see you consistently park in a certain park, and just because we don't have like assigned parks, if they don't see me home, they may take my park just for the hell of it. Now, all the parks surrounding my particular little favorite spot, there is open. So like, you could have chose any other park and you always see me here, but the day that you come home before me, you want to take my park. What sense do that make? I'm over it. Like, it's time to get a home, babe. It's time to get a home. And the last reason is the mail and the packages. So I live in a gated apartment complex. So everything, like the UPS and FedEx people, DHL people, they do not come like to your doorstep, right? So they have to take everything to the office. Everything has to come through the office. Well, that would be okay if they was on top of their shit, but they're not. So sometimes I would get a confirmation email saying, hey, this was delivered, like, you know. And I would go there and I'm like, why didn't I get a code for my package? What's going on? And all of a sudden, it's like, what package? Then, like 2 days after, I guess after you've sorted the mail, 2 days after, I'm getting a thing for a package that I've already picked up because I came into the office and you looked for it and you got it and gave it to me. So I'm getting like, y'all don't even have, what's the system? What is the system? Like, you didn't log that I already got my package. Why would you do that? And if you never really put it in one of the cubbies are numbered, right? So you get a code to get in the package room, which is always locked. So you put in your code and you go to the cubby that they tell you to go in, and there's your package, right? Well, why would you log that you put my package in a cubby? How is my package right here in front of my face and also in cubby 15 or 35 or whatever number it was? How can both things be true? Like, so to me, that's showing me that y'all don't really have an accurate system going on. So yeah, and I already feel uneasy because it's like, if you have any type of package, you are given an access code and then you go in there and see everybody else's stuff. So it's kind of like an honor system, just trusting that somebody won't be a lunatic and steal everybody's stuff. I don't have time for that. Like, I miss the days when UPS and FedEx was coming up to my door, okay? I'm tired. So guys, I know that I have been complaining and venting, okay? But I don't think that you should be pressured into buying a home. Like, I don't have kids or anything like that. So like, until I start a family, if I go out and buy a house, it's just gonna be a house. Like, why would I do that? And it's just gonna be me. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of think of it. If only people would consider others, okay, apartment life would not be so bad. It really wouldn't. And I just feel like that's never gonna happen. That's wishful thinking. I already know. But, you know, a girl can dream. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video and letting me vent, okay? I really appreciate that. See you in the next one. Bye.